Yes, we are live. Welcome, everyone. This is Yogi Speaks Season 2, live session number 5. Those of you watching us live on Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube, you can join our WhatsApp group. So that's where you can post all your questions and we'll address your questions here. So the link to the WhatsApp group is in the description. All right, so let's begin our session today. So the first question, Namaste Guruji. You said that fasting has to be done during the daytime in the previous session. So could you please tell us how many days per month can we do the fasting?
Namaste. Yeah. Fasting, safely we can do twice in a month. That's why our masters instructed us to go through Ekadashi. The 11th day of full moon and 11th day of new moon. So these are the two Ekadashis in a month. Everybody can safely practice fasting. Then second thing is, fasting is also a medicine. So medicine can be used as a supplement or even as a powerful medicine. If you use fasting as a medicine, it must be advised and monitored by an experienced person because it is being used as medicine. Otherwise, if it is used as a discipline and a food, yes, it can go through as a discipline or a habit. So if you ask me, safely twice a month. More than that, consult a doctor or an expert in this field and go through that instruction based on your requirement.
Thank you, Guruji. So the next question from the same questioner. Would you please share the result or recovery of the kidney or the diabetes patient that you mentioned in 88th live session after following fasting as you suggested?
Oh, yes. A person came to us with a kidney failure and modern doctors advised him to go for a transplantation, but he was not ready to do that. So we put him into certain disciplines, including fasting. Of course, it was an integrated care with the modern hospital and the intimacy. So we did it within 3 months by applying the fasting as a powerful medicine. Within 3 months, this guy could survive through dialysis. He started with every week, once a week. Then slowly we extended to twice a month. So like that. When he left, he was having dialysis twice a month. It was a few years ago. Right now, I don't know what is his condition. I should verify. But even see, kidney or liver or pancreas or brain or heart, these are all parts of our system, our body. So when we apply a discipline to the body, it will be reaching each and every part of our system. Technically, it is dealing with the cells. So body is made of cells. So cells are made from energy. So when we go through these kind of disciplines, it will be dealing with the fundamental level of energy, Jiva Shakti, life power. So once we start playing with that dimension, everything is possible. But again, it depends on how we take it and adopt it. So Mano Maya Midam. So you have to bring the mind and body together to produce a third dimension. Mind is energy, life energy, matter is body. So when we make mind and matter united, it will be attaining a third dimension, which is what is called the healing power, Atma Shakti. So that was the result. I mean, our experience of a person who had gone through, discipline of fasting when he was suffering from kidney trouble.
Thank you, Guruji. So the next question. Namaste, Guruji. Are you aware in your deep sleep?
No. If you are aware in your deep sleep, you are not sleeping. If you are aware in your deep sleep, you are meditating. So technically, there are 5 dimensions of our mind. First dimension, now we are in conscious level. If you draw a picture, draw a line and write, this is conscious level. If your mind is falling down one step from this medium line, that is what is called swapna, means dream state, subconscious mind. So conscious mind, one step down, subconscious mind, one more step down, unconscious mind, which is called Jagrat conscious, Swapna means dream, subconscious, Sushupti, unconsciousness. If you are really sleeping, then you are not aware. That is what is called unconsciousness. Then come back to the middle level, conscious level. You can create a dream through practice, which is one step higher. Instead of falling one step down, take your mind from conscious level one step high, which is called tantra state. Body will be as relaxed as in dream state, but your mind will be in a higher dimension, which is called transcendental state, tantra state. From there, again you take your mind up, which is called a turiya state, super conscious state. That is as equal as the unconscious state. Body will be as relaxed as the unconscious state, but mind will be into a higher plane, which is called super conscious state or yoga nidra, higher state. So these are the usual 5 dimensions: consciousness, subconsciousness, and unconsciousness. From there, one step higher, transcendental state, then one more step, super consciousness. So if you are in deep sleep, you are not aware. If you want to be aware, you can go to the same state through practice, reach to turiya state.
Thank you, Guruji. So the next question, Namaste Guruji. I have heard that sadhaks should not share their meditation accessories like clothes or mat with others. Also, it is always good to avoid body contact with others through handshakes or hugs. What is the reason behind this?
There are 2 reasons. One is hygiene. Yes, our clothes is very close to our body, and due to hygienic reasons, better don't exchange the clothes. Second thing, shaking hand and hugging. Yes, if you are not confident or comfortable about the other person's energy, better keep avoiding the touch. I'm not telling something antisocial, but be vigilant and be scientific. In ancient tradition in India, we have 2 types of greetings, Anjali and Alingan. Anjali is like holding the hands, palms together, touching the heart and say Namaste. This is the usual greeting. You know why it is? When I close my hands, positive energy, negative energy, it is being touching each other, and the energy is not permeating out. It is being blocked within my limit. So I close it, then I say mentally or loudly Namaste. Meaning is Na Mama Aste. That is the meaning. Means I as a person is not existing. If I don't have the ego here, what else will be here? What will be remaining? Infinity, emptiness. Everything is connected to the feeling of I, me, and mine. When I say Namaste, technically I say I don't exist here. means I am infinity. Aham Brahmasmi, the yogic consciousness. Whom you will say namaste is strange people. But this is Anjali. But when we see so close to the person, we know we can unconditionally love that person. No conditions. We know each other very well. Instead of Anjali, we say Alingan, means we hug each other. There, what's happening? Our energy, that person's and my energy, it will immediately exchange. It is not very easy to accept and believe, but scientifically we can prove it. Now, studies are there with ample proof that body is not only having a physical presentation, physical form. More than this physical body, an energy layer is there. With the magnetometer and biophoton camera and Kirlian camera, we can see the energy level. The modern one is magnetometer, which is showing that our brain is emitting vibrations with a certain frequency 2 inches away from the skull. It is just projecting from the skull 2 inches, and the heart feelings are being projected 6 feet away from the body. If somebody comes to us, near us, see 6 feet, that person is in our energy level and we are in that person's energy level. So it is there. If you ask me, I will not recommend to exchange the clothes and unconditional touchings like a shake hand and hugging. If you are comfortable, do it with the people whom you know and comfortable. Second thing, if you are a healer or a doctor or whoever it is, you must have a master control over your energy body. Because when we deal with a person who has a disease, that energy is coming to us. Definitely there will be an exchange. So once we deal with a problem, mind is actually not separated. Everybody's mind is intricately connected by nature. So when I deal with a patient who is suffering from a particular disease, definitely that energy of the disease will be entering in my system, energy level and mental level. And if I don't want to be influenced with that energy, I should be able to clean my energy level through meditation. That's why in traditional India, almost all healers, they were called Vaidyas. Vaidyas means modern term is doctors. So these Vaidyas were all Mandravadi. Mandravadi means people who were meditating in a higher level. A person who is using medicine must be able to control the mind, manage the mind. So mind and medicines are not different, they are same. So anybody who is in that field also must be able to control the energy level and clean the energy level according to the requirement. Second thing, specific question you asked is better be aware of all these things. Doesn't mean that you have to be scared of things. Take precautions and be prepared.
Thank you, Guruji. So the next question. Namaste, Guruji. I want to live a spiritual life, but I also enjoy worldly comforts and pleasures. Sometimes I feel like I'm trying to live in two different worlds. Is it possible to enjoy life without losing sight of the spiritual path?
Last part, what is the question?
Is it possible to enjoy life without losing sight of the spiritual path?
If you want to enjoy the fullness of life, you must be able to handle both dimensions, material plane and spiritual plane. Material plane is visible body and visible mind, the experiential mind, and spiritual plane is invisible energy invisible body, and higher state of mind. It is clearly stated as Sthula and Sukshma. Sthula is tangible, Sukshma is intangible. So a complete life is spiritually aware and materially detached. Engage yourself into all kinds of sensual pleasures. It is clearly taught us. Elka Purusha Artham. Purushartha means, what is the purpose of this life? How many thousands of years ago this question is asked? Why am I born? How I should continue my life? Why should I live? And why am I dying? What's happening after the death? These many questions were there, and people were very keen to find out answers for all these questions, and they found it. Finally, after experiencing all these things, they said, you are born to go through Purushartham. Purushartham means 4 levels of life. Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha. What does it mean? Find out and be one with the law of nature. Dharma. Dharayati, Idi, Dharma. They said. What is it? There is a cosmic energy which governs everything. Sun rises. Then the lotuses are opening. And some microorganisms are dying, others are being created. And man, from the sound sleep, he is waking up. See, and the planets are rotating in his own orbits. They are not colliding each other. So everything is managed by a perfect law of governance. That is what is called dharmam. Nobody is away from that. So be aware of that. There is a cosmic control for each and every molecule in your body and mind and life. That is dharma bodh. You are aware of that. By maintaining that awareness, then work hard, because you are attached to the cosmic governance. But you are completely engaged into Ardha. Ardha means money, prosperity. Make as much as possible. Work as much as possible for making money and prosperity. Then what is third one? First is Dharma Bodha, knowledge of the self or knowledge of the reality. Second, based on that, standing on that foundation, you work hard to make money. Third is Kama. Kama means fulfilling the desires. Fulfill all your sensory senses. Sensory pleasure. Go through, enjoy your pleasures. What you want to see, what you want to hear, what you want to touch, what you want to smell, what you want to taste. These are the 5 ways we are enjoying life. So within the Dharma Bodha, the connecting with the cosmic consciousness, then work hard with a detached mind. No, not deliberately detached. Your mind is attached to the cosmic consciousness. Then all other actions are with a detachment. Then make money, enjoy yourself. Naturally, you will come to know why you are born, which is called moksha, liberation. So you're not worried. You're not running away from your sensory pleasures. You're having the sensory pleasures, and you're having the attachment or awareness of the cosmic consciousness. There you will feel or enjoy or experience contentment, the complete satisfaction, like exuberance. So then you are in a liberated state, and you don't know what misery is. You will not experience it. That is what is called moksha, liberation. So dharma, artha, kama, moksha. So you are perfectly entitled or permitted to have material pleasures along with the cosmic awareness. That is the fullness of life.
Thank you, Guruji. So the next question, Namaste Guruji. I notice that I often blame circumstances or other people for my unhappiness. How can I take responsibility for my own unhappiness?
Very simple. Know more about yourself. Then you will come to know the external world is your own projection. Your mind is projecting as this external world. If you change your mind, the world will change. Because the external world is not existing the way you perceive. Who said? Quantum physicist. The material world you see as this universe is not existing. It is only your mind's projection. Drishyam darpana matrena. Darpana means mirror. What you see as this material world is your own projection. It is being reflected in your mind, said by ancient masters. There is no difference between the conclusion of energy and manifestation with this ancient and modern scientist. So, this is the reality. So, if you are sincere about this question, just look inside. Then you will come to know nobody is there to irritate you except yourself. Like diseases. Many people come to me, they say, oh, I was traveling, then I ate something, then I got this problem. Many people are going through this and they are eating the same food. Why only you are affected? Because his system, digestive system is vulnerable. That's why. Many people say, I am allergic to dust. Dust is an inevitable part of nature. Then why you are being allergic? Because the membranes of the lungs not functioning well. That is why you have to enhance it, enhance the immunity. So viruses and bacteria, like the microorganisms are entering in our body and we are not affected. Why? Because we have a strong immunity. Our antibody are well equipped, established, and powerful enough to fight back. That means we are healthy. So no need to blame others. You are right. You are the responsible person for your good and bad. Others are having their own life, but if you feel this person is the cause of your problem, that is your limit. So change that limitation and improve your immunity. Immunity is not only for the body. Immunity is for the body, mind, and spirit. How? Just practice the inner observation, meditation. You will come to know you are everything for yourself. Whether it's good or bad, your own creation. Whether you are more than, beyond good and bad, pleasure and pain, your own creation. Because you are the creator, the preserver, and the destroyer. This is what in yoga, Om, Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwar. Where are they? Brahma is in your navel level, Vishnu is in your heart, then Maheshwar is in the center of eyebrows. So you are having this trinity in your own body. Understand it, then you can enjoy it.
Thank you, Guruji. So the next question. Namaste, Guruji. I keep searching for the purpose of my life, but the more I search, the more confused I become. How can I discover my purpose?
Where do you search? If you search outside, you never find, because outside the world is not there. It is only a Maya. It is your own projection. If you want to search inside. Indriya Nigraham. You cannot see outside. Cut off the functions of your eyes. Then cut off the functions of your listening, external sound, delete it. So like that, cut off one by one. You focus the mind within, then withdraw the mind from the external subject through the senses. Close your eyes to detach from the external visions. Listen your ears, withdraw your ears from external sounds. Then stop tasting external things from outside and taste your own tongue. Then sense your skin from within. This is what is called pratyahara in yoga, withdrawal of the senses. As a turtle is withdrawing its limbs inside, same way you withdraw your senses inside. There you will come to know what is the reality more than my sensory perceptions. That is what you have to do. Then you can find something which is beyond the manifested form of your body, mind, and the ego, I, me, and mine. When you go beyond these three, you will experience the fourth dimension, which is the reality. Again, you may ask, oh, how can we say that that is the reality? That is what experienced masters declared. If you reach to the Chaturthalam, means the fourth dimension, more than your body, mind, and aham bodha, ego, then you will experience something oneness, which is called ekam, one, sat vipra bahuda vadanti. All these different dimensions are developing from a single one, which is called advaitam. Experience it. That is the only way. No need to look outside. Learn to look inside.
Thank you, Guruji. So the next question, Namaste, Guruji. I find it difficult to celebrate other people's success. A part of me genuinely feels happy for them, but another part feels jealous. How do I transform this feeling?
Again, answer is meditation. All our feelings, emotions are the outcome of hormonal, ups and downs. Like anger. Visibly, you can see when you are angry, your adrenal gland will be active, your adrenaline level will be high. If you are not getting adrenaline, you will not experience anger and aggression. And if you don't have oxytocin, you will not experience what happiness is. So hormones are the cause of all emotions. So your jealousy, your envying, then anger or comparison, whatever it is, based on your subtle and gross hormonal changes. That is why masters declare, pranapani or granthi rajabet chabidiyade. If you want to experience the success of life, or the contentment, or the ecstasy, exuberance of your life, what do you have to do? Be a Raja Yogi. How can you be a Raja Yogi? Pranapani or Granthi. Learn to connect your solar and lunar nerve, Granthi. Then glands will be under your control. When hormones are under your control, you will control your emotions. If you keep producing more endorphins, you will be naturally, happy from within. If you are happy, how can you be jealous on others? Because light and darkness cannot be together. So you are internally happy, contented. Then others' victory or loss will not affect you beyond certain limit, because you are controlling, because you are a Raja Yogi. So if you ask me the question, learn to control your visible glands, and learn to activate your Sukshma Granthi, invisible glands. Then you will be experiencing different dimensions of joy, which is even not available in the material plane. That is available in the higher planes. That's why that was the wealth of ancient India. People were so happy and contented. The invaders, first they were not invaders, they came for trade and they wanted to exchange energy, exchange knowledge and everything. Later, yes, fights and invasions were there. But what did they find here? They saw a society who was so contented and immune. They were not scared. There was a complete happiness, ecstatic, level of social fabric that made others really surprised. Anyhow, we all are all over the world. Now the value of meditation is being discussed. So get into that. Get control over your glands. Then you will be your own creator. You will be the Brahma for yourself. You are the creator. If you know how to create your pleasure and problem, you can decide, okay, I want to destroy the problem and preserve the pleasure, happiness. So when you preserve your happiness, you are the Vishnu. If you want to destroy your problem, you are the Maheshwar. So you are the creator, you are the preserver, and you are the destroyer. So that is what is called Sarva Shaktitvam. Just attain that eternal happiness and eternal power. You can be omnipotent for yourself.
Thank you, Guruji. So that's it from us for today. We'll be back again on Sunday at 4:15 p.m. IST. Thank you, everyone. Namaste.
Namaste.